So today, today's been a slow day for the most part. Um, I feel like the slower days can be a mixed blessing because I use it to work basically, just growing my Patreon, which is going kind of well. People are getting excited about my work. But on the slow days, it also means you got nothing to distract yourself with, and that results in some unhealthy habits I've noticed. Because it turns out that when I get bored, I eat things just to like engage myself, just to keep my senses going, like biscuits. I just chew on biscuits, and it's not even a good idea because I need to ration my food a little bit. So that's not very good. So I sort of caved and I bought bought a nicotine vape, hoping to save money on cigarettes, which I will, to be fair. Um, but it's just when it gets slow, it's easy to think about tomorrow, think about all the things you're supposed to do and how they might go. Um, my big focus is renewing my passport, and that's difficult because not only is the appointment like almost 2 weeks away, but without a pay card or valid ID, getting a flight off this island is going to be very difficult. But apparently I can go to a travel agent's and pay by cash, so that's what I'm going to try to do tomorrow. Also, the people with the funeral have been messaging me, and I really don't like them because they're very pushy. Like they keep trying to rush it, like oh, we want to get this underway, we want to have this done as quickly as possible. It's like, people are mourning. Maybe give them a few days or maybe a week to kind of figure out what to do. Like it feels like they're just pushing all these big things at me that I've never done before and that I don't even understand. Things that I'm pretty sure I don't even think I have the legal capacity to do. And on top of that, it's very traumatizing. It's my mum's funeral. And I'm getting pressures from my family because they think I'm faking it. They think I'm making it up. So they just think I'm like, if I say, I can't really plan a funeral because I'm autistic and the entire funeral takes place in a language I can barely speak, they just say I'm being lazy and entitled. And this is mostly coming from a man who owns a bank. When I asked him for advice on how to find a job, he said he's never actually looked for one ever in his life. He thinks I'm lazy and entitled, but doesn't matter, to be honest. I shouldn't really dwell on those things, but it's frustrating. But the way I see it, the worst that can happen is that the funeral goes wrong, and it's not like a funeral can go all that right, even with the best of circumstances. You're still, burying a dead body. No one ever went away from a funeral and thought, now there's an outcome I preferred. There's something good. Now I'm feeling better. Like they're all kind of bad, aren't they? And I understand it's about closure and it's about paying respects and all that, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I try to do that with people before they die. I said everything I needed to say to my mum when she was still here. I didn't leave anything unresolved. We spoke and we found some common ground. We reconciled things in the days leading up to her death. I don't really know why I would even go to a funeral, if I'm honest. But my granddad is obsessed about it, and he keeps telling me to Like, I don't think he even understands the situation I'm in. He seems to think that I have all the resources in the world and that I need to make this great funeral that I can't even afford food. But yeah, now they want me, this funeral meeting tomorrow. They wanted it early morning, and I stood up for myself, asked for accommodation. I said I can't do early mornings, have to do it afternoon. And they agreed. They agreed. So I think so, at least. They said they were going to look into it. But honestly, I can't make it in the morning anyhow, so either it happens or it doesn't, I suppose. But I did ask for accommodation, so that was nice. I'm also a bit worried about the fact that I think I might be going numb. Like before, I had this kind of mindfulness almost, but now I feel like I'm numb. And maybe, I don't know what it is, but I hope it goes away, because I preferred it when I felt sort of present. I don't like to think that that was just a temporary thing that happened because my emotions opened up. I want to feel every day like that. I could feel the breeze on my skin, and I didn't just feel it like physically. I felt it, mentally, like poetically, like it was, like it said something to me, like there was language in it somehow. Like it was part of something, a moment, an enjoyable moment, just one of those small subliminal things that makes you stand still for what feels like a very long 5 seconds. I haven't had an experience like that in a long time, and then suddenly all that stuff got back to me, like my heart opened up, and I could just enjoy the world, be connected to it all. But now it feels like it's closing shut again, and I'm worried it won't ever open. And that makes me wonder, what if I just experience some sort of catharsis at letting go of all these things that I'd repressed for 30 years, and that was it. And now I'm back to relatively normal, and I don't want the numbness. I want to feel again. Could also be my diet, I think. Maybe that's making me numb. I don't know. Whatever it is, I hope it comes back. It was nice, that sort of spark. Yeah. Good night, all.